hello. Excuse me. It's a nice, beautiful morning. Thought it was gonna rain. All praises go to Yahawa by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Giving all praises to Yahawa by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakak Wadash. The great Ali Shaddai of Israel, or great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth, and giving much love and praise to his son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's holy right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and only one that pleads his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for salvation. Yeehaw. I don't know why I said that. That was so bummy. But giving double honors and much respect to Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying? The men that's been laboring around the clock to give us this word, to not only to get us to go back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but to get us prepared for these strange and dark times that are ahead of us. You know, the trials and tribulations, the hour of temptation, you know, the beast chip, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. What they would call it, the race wars, helter-skelter, you know, the strange stuff that's going on with the World War III rumors down there in Ukraine, and it might spike out in China, it might spike out in Israel. However, you know what I'm saying, we about to enter some strange times. You know what I'm saying? Don't know nation, or let's just say the world, it has to go through change. So, big change, not ordinary change, big change. Changes in power, you know what I'm saying? Changes in nations, changes who control the world. This always happens. It's nothing new. So, double honors to Great Millstone. You know what I'm saying? Them my boys, man. They did their part. So far, so good. The word is coming out according to prophecy. They were right. So, shout out to the Akim, the men that's in the word. You know what I'm saying? The few men that's in the word. You know, they go out to the highways and byways. They do the work at home. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to them. They listen to Great Millstone. You know, much love to those brothers that's out there. You might not be from a camp. You know what I'm saying? And you still do it out of the kindness of your heart. You still do it because you know that we know that we owe God. You know what I'm saying? We know we owe him that praise, that honor, that worship, that love. You know what I'm saying? And whatever God give us, we give back to the best of our abilities. You know what I'm saying? And much love to you brothers that's doing that. You know, shout out to the Akim. Shout out to the Aquaf, the beautiful women. It may not be a lot of y'all women that's in the word. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the women that is in the word, and shout out to the women that are coming into the word. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still people coming in before these strange times begin, before the strange stuff happens and these dark times happen. There are people still coming in at the last moment. You know what I'm saying? So shalom to those women that are converting and, you know, obeying their man to the best of their abilities. And if you don't have a man, you still follow Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the name Yahweh Shai. You listen and you learn in silence. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with allowing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to guide you, or if you got a man, allowing the man to guide you. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with, you know, keeping quiet, you know what I'm saying, and listening and letting these men take their authority back in power, you know. So shalom to those beautiful women that are doing that. And of course, we all know, you know, some men, you know what I'm saying, that's doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know what I'm saying, they are, you know, doing a lot of strange things. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, you know, listen to the men that are doing it right, and that's doing the best they can to keep it right. And they good men, they understanding, you know what I'm saying? Follow them, you know. But we all know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the prophets and stuff. Some of the prophets are clashing with each other, you know what I'm saying? Some of them are being confronted. I'm just going to put it out there because it was on my mind. Some of them are actually, some of the prophets are standing up to higher level prophets and telling them the error of their ways. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, you know what I'm saying, they feel like the word is power. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is power. But at the end of the day, you can abuse that power. You can overexert that power, man. You know what I'm saying? You can. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Most High, we don't disrespect the prophets. You know what I'm saying? But it is. You know what I'm saying? We are living in a world to where nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? We are living in a world to where, you know what I'm saying, people got feelings, people got a mind, you know what I'm saying? People just not going to idly stand by and just let, you know what I'm saying, people either be disrespectful or people abuse their power. So, you know what I'm saying? Even the followers can put some of these prophets in check, you know what I'm saying? Not out of fear like, oh, the Lord is going to get me from me confronting this man because I know that he's doing wrong. No, it's not that. you know what I'm saying, is that, you know what I'm saying, we both men up in this. So, you know what I'm saying, you need to check the error of your ways, period, point blank. Shout out to King Yahawa the Maccabees. He went after Monatazak. He did something a lot of people don't do. You know what I'm saying? He stood up to him. You know what I'm saying? He confronted him. He told him how he felt. Period, point blank. Some of us are abusing power. Need to correct that. That's it. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. It's something in my heart just told me to put it out. I couldn't help it. But that's not what I'm talking about today. Today's title is No Worries. Do not stress. Whatever you do, do not stress. Do not worry. If you are worried about something, you are stressed about it, talk to Yahweh and give it to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's how that goes. Stress is another bag. You know, it could be various bags on you. You know what I'm saying? You could carry this stress. You know what I'm saying? And it can hurt you and it can damage you. You worried about multiple things. You know what I'm saying? And these evil spirits that are in this world. You know what I'm saying? They pinpoint the things that you're thinking about the most and overexert it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call them the voices in your head. You know what I'm saying? So you got your main subconscious, you know what I'm saying, which is the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, you got him, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, your body is your flesh, you know what I'm saying? Your flesh is weak. So it doesn't have that spiritual guise to protect you from the wicked spirits. You know what I'm saying? Now, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, yeah, of course, he in your conscience. Mainly he in your spirit, you know what I'm saying? But mostly overall, the body is, you know what I'm saying, exposed to the environment, you know what I'm saying, exposed to people around it, exposed to things that it can't see, you know what I'm saying? And these entities in particular, they can attack you, you know, they will attack you. You will be tried constantly till you don't have enough. That's what being in this world is about. This is what being tested is about, you know what I'm saying? They will. Whatever you're thinking about, they're gonna pinpoint it and they're gonna over exaggerate it. They're gonna make you think about it constantly until you break down. You know what I'm saying? Or you finally try to take action. You know what I'm saying? Or you get mad. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody done did to you, somebody done called you a bitch and disrespected you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, one of these evil spirits done, you know, came in a thought in your head and was like, you know, yeah, he disrespected you. What are you going to do about it? You shouldn't take that disrespect. Nobody should be disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you got to fight him and all that. You might lose the fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's better off if that you stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can brush it off and pardon it and not worry about it, you got most men that are weak and they will let these spirits take over and they will go and take action and go and do something about it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Stop stressing. Stop worrying about everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to worry. You don't need to be mad or to be angry. You know what I'm saying? It's baggage and it can get really, really heavy. You know what I'm saying? And for those of us, you know, if you're carrying something that heavy, like the Lord say, how about you just drop it? I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it comes to a woman, you know what I'm saying? Well, kids is different. That's a whole nother different case. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? But whether it comes to a woman, whether it comes to your friends, you got beef, you got problems, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, use your obviousness, you know what I'm saying? See the problems before it come ahead. Sometimes you got to see before time. Don't get in the midst of some shit and then try to drop it. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it won't be that easy to drop something and you already in the midst of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you saw the signs before time, and you saw all these things happen before time, but you chose to engage. You know, Yahweh will give you warnings before you do stuff. He advertises to you, okay, this is what's going to happen before, this is what's going to happen afterwards. Now, you sure you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? And you got people that jump into shit without them having to analyze or investigate the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Some people know damn well that something will conspire before it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's the power of obviousness. See these things before it happens. You know what I'm saying? That way, if it do hit, you know what I'm saying, you had a choice whether to stay in the way or whether to move out of the way. Simple as that. Easy choice. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know, just stay vigilant. You know, for those of us brothers that are smart, you know what I'm saying, we know exactly what to do. You know, those of us brothers that know discernment, those of us that know the wisdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the Lord actually wants us to avoid things. The Lord actually wants us to try to deal with as little as possible, as little as you can. You know what I'm saying? Especially for you brothers that's in the word and you don't really have nothing to worry about. You can just do the word, go home, relax. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You know, especially if you don't have no kids, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no wife, you know what I'm saying? Girlfriend, you're not staying with her. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, don't stay with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all that. But if you are, you know what I'm saying, that's understandable. But, you know, overall, you know, don't worry about it. Try to keep things to a minimum for yourself. You know, that way you won't feel like you carrying everything. Like, because the more you got, the more complicated it becomes. You know what I'm saying? The less you got, the easier it is for you to handle things. You know what I'm saying? The simpler it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can keep a perpetual schedule. You know what I'm saying? You go out to the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? You come home, you eat, you go to exercise or whatever. You come back to the house, you get ready for work, you go to sleep, wake up, go to work. However you do it, keep it very simple. You know, because this is where people get caught up. This is where people's lives are destroyed. This is where problems spark from. You know what I'm saying? Keep it very simple, because worry will hurt you. Worry can destroy you. So stop worrying about everything. Oh, that's a good one, though. I like Psalms. Because, you know, I flip through pages, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't just pinpoint a certain precept and work on it. You know, I'll just flip through pages, and whatever I find that vibes with me, then that's fine. You know, I'm not all that intelligent. You know what I'm saying? I know the word to the best of my abilities. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It says, this is Psalms 78, chapter 1. No, Psalms chapter 78, verse 1. And it says, contemplation of Asaph. It says, give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known. That's right. So, you know what I'm saying? You could put it in your own way. It's proper breakdowns, but, you know, you get your own interpretation out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know that Yahawa is there. You know what I'm saying? You know that the Most High is relevant. You know how to call him. You know how to reach him. You know what I'm saying? Things don't change. So whenever you need something, you know what I'm saying? Or whenever you need help, you know, you don't go to a man. You go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and through, you know, his power, you know what I'm saying? And through you knowing, like, discernment, through you knowing spiritual things, you know what I'm saying? He will send you, you know, stuff your way, and you'll be able to work on it. You know what I'm saying? He'll take care of it for you. You know, and it says, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us, we will not hide them from their children, telling the generation to come to the praises of Yahweh and his strength and his wonderful works that he has done. It says, for he has established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, the children who would be born, that they may raise and declare to their children, that they may set their hope in Yahweh, and not forget the works of Yahweh, but keep his commandments, and may not be like their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that did not set its heart aright. You know, and heart mean mind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's exactly what we're dealing with in our generation. One generation is stronger than the previous. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the word. You know, the younger ones is getting the word. You know what I'm saying? But the older ones, a great majority of the older people, they don't understand it, and they come to hate it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Yahweh is telling you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like the older generation. You know what I'm saying? Do not do the things that they do. Try not to fall in their ways. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we get caught up and we get in trouble, because we listening to people, you know what I'm saying, that don't have no wisdom, that don't have no knowledge, nor no understanding. And that's where a lot of problems come at, because a lot of elderly don't understand how misguided they are, whether they man or whether they woman amongst the children of Israel. That shit is like really irritating. You know what I'm saying? So that's why God say, lean not on the man. You lean on Yahawa Shem Yahushai. You get your head into this, into the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You start reading, and then you go and seek these answers for yourself. You know, ask God for these answers. Seek that shit for yourself. Seek salvation for yourself. Stop leaning on a man. Don't even lean onto your own understanding, because you got a lot of cats that's trying to take their own understanding into take their own understanding and use it in this world, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? This is where all these problems come in. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Yahawa Shem Yahushai, the less you worry, the lighter you'll be, the better your life will be. You know what I'm saying? The less problems you'll generate. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have a relationship and a connection with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So that right there being is a very important to a man or to a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important, you know? And like I said, listening to these elders got a lot of these brothers and sisters screwed up, man. Screwed up. Stop listening to these old people that don't have no knowledge. If they don't have the knowledge of Yahweh, do not listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting to the point to where it's kind of annoying. You know, they try to spit all this knowledge and spit what they know and make you listen to them and make you respect them. You know what I'm saying? When they should be respecting and fearing God. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having people fear and respect them. You know, they putting themselves over God. You know, it's a lot of old people that you'll come back to. And I always sweat this. I've always sweated in my old videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? In my past and shit. That when we learned about the spirit of Yahawa Shem Yahushai and we came back to tell our elders, either some of our elders believed, either some of our elders no longer believed in God, or they told us that we worshiping something else, that you worship the devil. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not my God. That's not how I was raised. And most importantly, a lot of people are afraid of change. They are. A lot of people are afraid of change. You know what I'm saying? So when they see that, you know what I'm saying, and they see the things that you're talking about, they see the things that you're bringing them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even out of what you know. It's just what they're afraid of. They're afraid to change. They're afraid to try, you know what I'm saying, something new. They're afraid to re-examine their ways. So they feel like they're always right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, fuck them old people. You know, I'm going to just say it blatantly, blunt. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fuck them old people. You listen to Yahawa Shem Yahushai, like the Lord say, because them, your fathers and your mothers and your grandparents and all them, they fucked up in the error of their ways. So the best thing for you to do is to go to Yahawa Shem Yahushai, and he'll make you an example of what they're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people don't understand when these dark times come ahead, you're going to only have to worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got going on with the Lord, or what they think they got going on with the Lord, leave that to them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is going to get everybody individually. You know what I'm saying? Individually, he's going to get them. And a lot of people are going to have to pay for the things that they've done. So the best thing for you to do is to stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Seek salvation for yourself. Obey. You know what I'm saying? Yahawa Shem Yahushai to the best of your abilities, because at the end of the day, the Lord is trying to make life easier for you. He's trying to make it easier for you. He's trying to give you that access, you know what I'm saying, to him. You know what I'm saying? To give you the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that you need to survive in this world. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about stuff. Let the Lord take over. Stop overthinking. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting things get to you. You know, we all got that problem. We all not perfect, but you got to always remind yourself, you know, Yahweh got it, and worrying is a sin. You know what I'm saying? For you to worry about things is a sin when it's already been taken care of by the Lord. He know you a good person. He know you believe. Let the Lord take care of it. God got so many angels around you. God got so many angelic spirits around you to protect you. Sometimes matters are settled before they even get to you. You know, I've been noticing that too. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you dealing with Yahweh on that level, and if you believe, sometimes problems don't even make it to you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High have it squashed before it get to you, and then you'll hear something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it did have something to do with you, but they set up the argument and they got you out the way. Now you no longer a part of the problem, or this person corrected this person for you. You know what I'm saying? And they had your back, so now this person no longer got a problem with you because you've been found to be innocent. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing wrong, you know? Stuff like that, just examples like that, you know what I'm saying? That will be things will be taken care of for you, you know what I'm saying? So stop worrying about it, you know? You might not have enough for your rent and all of that, and then you get a big check, you know what I'm saying, that'll take care of your rent, and you can keep some money in your pocket. Sometimes stuff is already pre-settled for you. The Most High is already in the works. He's already taking care of you. Your day is already decided out before before you even plan it. It's already done. God got it all planned out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of his kids. I'm gonna take care of his wife. You know what I'm saying? He gonna wake up. He ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. He just gonna be able to carry out his day, enjoy his day. He's not gonna have no problems today. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do have problems, okay, we gonna deal with it, and we gonna have it to where if he do encounter these problems, they'll be already settled, or it won't be so much of a brush on him. You know what I'm saying? Because we aren't still under the curses. So you got to understand that certain things will happen to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we still serving out our punishment. Certain things will happen. That's just how it is. So it says, but keep his commandments and may not be like their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that did not set its heart aright, whose spirit was not faithful to Yahweh. The children of Ephraim, being armed and carrying bows, turned back in the day of battle. It says they did not keep the covenant of Yahweh. They refused to walk in his law and forgot his works and his wonders that he had showed them. That's right. So that's an example of the people before us. You know what I'm saying? Our elders and all of that, they forgot. You know what I'm saying? They forgot certain things, and they started caring less and less about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They started doing certain stuff that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? In the eyes of God, they started picking up different ideologies. You know what I'm saying? Following different ways. You know, it's all kind of weird shit that our people, they get into. You know what I'm saying? Especially the elders. And then, you know, for us, we don't have, like, you know, for you young people, y'all don't have nothing to look up to, nobody to look up to, no advice. So we go to the people that have did all this before us, at least we think. And when we finally fucking discover, you know what I'm saying, that these people, you know what I'm saying, is that we taking the knowledge from them and it's wrong. You know, it's not the right knowledge, it's misguiding us. You know what I'm saying? Then we realize, where do we turn to? Who do we turn to? I need help. Is there anybody that can answer my questions? Is there anybody that can give me the proper advice that I need? Especially people that really want to know some answers, that really want to know some questions, instead of going to these corrupted people and trying to figure it out. You know, that's why I go to Yahawa Shem Yahushai and the name Yahushai for all things. And what's the best way? Stop looking for people to help you figure it out. Stop looking for the advice. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for your friends to give you certain pointers or people to tell you what you need to do. Stop doing that shit. That's not a good idea. That's why I told you. That's the key. That's the key to being with the Lord, because God is up here. He is nowhere near on the ground. So what does that tell you? Stop leaning on other people for understanding. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Whatever you do, do not stop doing that shit, because these people, especially if they're not in the Word, they cannot help you, or nor do they have the mind to help you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that mindset. They don't have the spirit of Yahawa Shem Yahushai. Yeah, you know, if you're not with Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying, or you're not with a camp, yeah, it can get annoying, because, you know what I'm saying, you are looking for people that are like-minded like you, but sometimes the Lord got to put you by yourself. He got to put you by yourself, you know what I'm saying? So you got to really, you know, walk that path, you know what I'm saying, and stay strong. And with that, you know what I'm saying, it's going to make you a better person. The Most High may take some people, the right people with the same mindset as you, you know what I'm saying, put them in your way. That way you can have help. You know what I'm saying? You can have that advice that you need, because they like-minded like you. You know what I'm saying? They thinking about the same shit, so they're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to deal with this situation, in order for you to become a better person, in order for you to find exactly what you're looking for, the right things that you need in your life. You know what I'm saying? And those people that got the spirit of Yahweh on them, they're going to tell you the right things to do. They're going to tell you what you need to do. They're going to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because they care. They're going to give you the real. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same shit that these people are going to tell you. I told you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Reading it right out of the Bible. We listen to Yahawa Shem Yahushai too. So we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? To make your life better, to make you more lightweight, to make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? To make you smarter. Stop leaning on these dumbass niggas. These niggas put worry on you too. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you the truth, and then they try to explain shit to you, give you breakdowns, give you discernment, You know what I'm saying? And make you worry about the outcome. You know what I'm saying? And then have to worry about the situation, and it's not making it no better for you. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to help to the best way they can. That's because their mind has limits. You know what I'm saying? It's only how far they can go. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing for you to do is to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name Yahushai and listen to the Lord. That's all that we got. You know what I'm saying? He might send some angels, you know, which are the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, some fellow prophets. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? He might just leave you by yourself, you know, and let you do what you think is right. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think is right? You want to listen to a bunch of people that don't believe in God, or you want to let Yahweh Shem Yahushai send you your answers? You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of the stress too. You know what I'm saying? The journey with men. Some of us get so lonely, we try to use people as a crutch. And that's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Not a good thing at all. Not. Stop using them as a crutch. Sometimes it's good to let people go. You know what I'm saying? Let these people go. It's no point in them even being around you. It's no point in them even being in your life. You know what I'm saying? They change, fine. But in my opinion, I forgive you, I love you, but I can no longer be with you in that way. You know what I'm saying? I can't agree with you like you think you want me to. So it's best stop sometimes letting certain people go, man. They don't deserve to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go hard. Sometimes you got to be mean. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be evil, but in a good way. Just know how to discern and know how to deal with it the way you know how to deal, the way Yahweh taught you. If you read in this Bible, then you'll completely try to understand. You'll completely understand what I'm getting at. You know, for the people that don't understand, they never will and they won't. It says, marvelous things he did in the sight of their fathers and in the land of Egypt and in the field of Zon. He divided the sea and caused them to pass through. And this is good. This is good. Psalms is good. This part is good because it shows you to stop worrying about shit. You know what I'm saying? God is going to make a way when there's no way. When it's a dry desert, he going to give you water. When it's no food, you're going to find food. Stop worrying about shit. He divided the sea and caused them to pass through. He made the water stand up like a heap. In the daytime, he also led them with the cloud, and all the night, with a light of fire. He split the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink in the abundance like the depths. He also brought streams out of the rock and caused waters to run down like rivers. But they sinned even more against him by rebelling against the Most High in the wilderness, and they tested Yahweh in their heart by asking for food for their fancy. Yes, they spoke against Yahweh. They said, can Yahweh prepare a table in the wilderness? Behold, he struck the rock so that the waters gushed out and the streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide meat for his people? So, you know, our people, you know what I'm saying, they got really greedy in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Instead of being thankful, you know what I'm saying, and taking what they need to survive for that day, they got more and more demanding. They made fun of Yahweh. They ridiculed Yahweh. They tested Yahweh. They cursed Yahweh. You know, they did all kinds of things. They were just greedy, corrupted spirits. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with our people today. They want so much. They demand so much. And the Most High is looking at them like, that's disrespectful. Isn't what I give you more than enough? You know what I'm saying? Don't I take care of it before you can even ask? It is already done. And you worry and you groan and you hope. You know what I'm saying? And you talk all of this mess and you complain to your soul. You know what I'm saying? You're so bitter. Nothing ever satisfies you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much of a limit Yahweh set in your life for you to realize, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with what I got. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is taking care of me, and he's making sure that I have whatever I need to have. And the next day is going to be the same way. I'll be fine. No, it's a lot of people that desire to be a part of the world. It's a lot of people that want millions and gazillions of dollars. They want the best cars. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in this world that, you know what I'm saying, they want to believe in Yahweh and still do all the drugs they want to do. They feel offended on change. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, they want the power. They want to be one of God's men, and they still want the celebrity. They want to be a celebrity. They want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? They got the money, they got the cars, they got the family. You have no idea. Sometimes you can have the spirit of the Yahawa Bashim Yahushua. You don't have no idea when you're destroying yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got people like that. You know, you got men like that. You know what I'm saying? But and the worst of them, you know what I'm saying, is the fucking the ones that don't believe. You don't understand. They don't have no clue or no understanding on how the Most High is working in their life. You know what I'm saying? How the Most High is controlling everything in their life. How he's taking care of things. You know what I'm saying? He blessing you. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you live and you wake up every day and you see this world and you're able to walk. You know what I'm saying? You're able to speak. You're able to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You got children. You had your time to where your children is grown. Some of us know. You know what I'm saying? That these times are coming in and it's going to be so bad. It's going to be a bad idea to have children. So for, you know, the elders and all that God has given everything to, they don't have no idea that they should be grateful for shit like that. Like, damn, like my kids are grown. I'm grateful for all this because all this stuff that's happening. If I had children that were babies, I wouldn't know how to navigate. I wouldn't know how to take care of my kids. I would be so worried about them. I would take care of them before I take care of myself. You know, because in these times that's coming, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to choose. Either, you know, die for your kids or, you know what I'm saying, your kids die for you. You're going to have to give something in exchange of all the stuff that you've done. It's a price for you to pay. It's a price to pay for everything. Don't ever think that somebody is getting off scot-free. No, they got to pay for that. You feel me? When the time comes, they going to have to pay for it. And sometimes people don't even realize that. There's a time and day to where you got to pay for the shit that you took from the Lord. Since you don't want to pay in blessings and honor and worship, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay something in some other way. And that shit and your debt can get real steep, you know? Most I ain't got to kill you to make you pay for shit neither. You going to pay for it in some kind of way. It's going to come back on you even if you don't believe in Yahawa Hashem Yahushua. The Lord is going to make you pay, bro. Even if you felt like you've getting away, even if you don't want to pay, you're going to give something up. You're going to take an L. You're going to sacrifice. You're going to give your arm. You're going to give your leg at some point. You're going to give Yahawa whatever you want, whatever he needs to settle that debt, you're going to give. And if you don't settle your debts, it's going to be a chain reaction after chain reaction. God going to come get you in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like a good example, my homegirl, right? She cool, you know what I'm saying, but she like real ghetto-fied, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she feel like she can use people, you know what I'm saying, and fuck people over and do whatever the fuck she want. You know what I'm saying? Won't stop partying, won't stop drinking, won't stop popping, won't stop. Knowing that she has no idea. They don't have no idea that at some point you got to pay for all the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? So one day, she took her car she took her car out to go grocery shopping, and the girl got so high to her she left her keys in the car. You know what I'm saying? And when she came out, some Mexicans pulled up, and the Mexican man looked into her car just one time and then hopped in the car and drove away. You know what I'm saying? Now the police she was missing her car for like at least 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And the police had finally found her car and brought it back. You know what I'm saying? And what had happened is that she got her car back, and then next thing you know, somebody else tried to break into her car, and they busted the wires to her ignition starter. So now her car is stuck in front of my sister's apartment. You know what I'm saying? And it's stuck there, and she don't know whether it's broke down. She don't know what to do. She don't know how to move it. She don't know how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? She just stuck. You know what I'm saying? And nothing ain't happened to her for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, ain't nothing happened to this girl. Now shit is happening. Now she's suffering from affliction. Now she got to pay for certain stuff. Now things is coming back on her. You know what I'm saying? Now bad shit is happening, and she don't know what to do. Talking about, I feel like the world is against me. No, the Most High is against you. Yahawa is against you. And it happens to everybody at some point that's doing wickedness and doing bad shit. It happens to them all at some point. They never truly get away for the stuff that they do. What goes around comes around. I'm trying to tell you, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. So we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they didn't believe. So the Most High had to destroy them. They had to suffer. I mean, these people paid for their life. Back in the ancient times, the Most High didn't play that. Now, you're not, well, it's still the same way now, but people just don't have no idea. God don't change. It says, therefore Yahweh heard this and was furious. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger arose against Israel. But they did not believe in God and did not trust in his salvation. Yet he had commanded the clouds above and opened the doors of heaven. He rained down manna on them to eat and gave them of the bread of heaven. Men ate angels' food. He sent them food to the field. He caused an east wind to blow on in the heavens, and by his power he brought in the south wind. He also rained meat on them like dust. He said, feather fowl like the sand of the seas, and let them fall in the midst of the camp. All around their dwelling, so they ate and were well filled, for he gave them their own desire. They were not deprived of their craving, but while their food was still in their mouths, the wrath of Yahweh came against them, and slew the stoutest of men, and struck down the choice men of Israel. So the ones that was wicked got killed. And some of the ones that had that idea, they didn't even want to touch or eat that food. Some of them knew, that's the wrath of the Lord coming down. Why would you sit there and eat that shit knowing that you got to pay the price at some point? And just like that, they did have to pay the price. And that's what's happening to a lot of our brothers and sisters today. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they getting everything that they want. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they getting the best food. Some of them getting the most beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Some of the women getting the best cars. They getting all the money that they can get. You know what I'm saying? They getting all the drugs that they want. You know what I'm saying? Until it's a time and day. You know what I'm saying? You getting all the money that you want to. It's a time and day to where the Most High is going to destroy you. While you eating in at your field, he going to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? So be careful and be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And them people back in them days, they was watching that shit happening. And it was like, whatever you do, don't eat that. Because if you do eat that, then the wrath of the Lord will come down on you because you're being inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High said he came down on wrath on the choices of men. Because they didn't decide to cast their worries to the side. They wouldn't stop complaining. They wouldn't stop needing. They wouldn't stop begging. They were never satisfied. Even with the miracles that Yahweh have done, they always called out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, asking for more and more. Could he prove himself more and more? Are you really existence? Is this really the God of Israel? You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't believe in this. We want to go back to our slavery. We want to go back to Egypt. It was better for us there. You know what I'm saying? So and just constantly pissing Yahweh Shem Yahushua off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever you do, don't be like a lot of our people in this world. Have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and understand why things are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And be appreciative of the things that Yahweh will give you. If the Most High gave you a piece of bread, and that was the only thing that you ate that day, you know what I'm saying? Is you going to complain? Or are you going to be fucking thankful? Thank you, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in the name of Yahushua, because if it were not for you, I wouldn't eat nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High gave you only your rent, and you only had exactly enough to pay your fucking rent, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't have nothing else for no food or nothing, would you complain and be mad and demand more? Or would you be like, thank you, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for allowing me to pay my rent? Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to pay my rent. Thank you for allowing me to survive another day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? For me and my kids to have somewhere to stay, you know? That right there is what's the most important. That is the type of people that Yahweh is looking for. The ones that are grateful, not the ones that are mad and complain and whine and be like, oh, this isn't enough. You know what I'm saying? How am I supposed to do this? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? Who do I run to? Keep running to people for help when the Most High is already giving you exactly what you need to survive that day. You got to cut the cords of stress, man, because stress is going to destroy you. It's a part of that baggage. You know what I'm saying? And the more you add, the heavier it becomes. And you don't want it to get to the point to where you can't move and you're immobile. You know what I'm saying? The things in this world is good like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to worry about my car note. I got to worry about getting my license. You know what I'm saying? I got to worry about, and this is the things that I'm casting aside, but I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying, what is evident, you know? I got to worry about What does this person want? I'm gonna just ignore this lady. Don't tell me you picking up garbage and shit. Like, ugh, my goodness. You can see the spirits on these people. Like, she just walking around me out of her curiosity. Like, whatever. But, yeah, I got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, washing my clothes. I got to worry about my job. I got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters. I got to worry about my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about my distant family. You see all the shit that I'm worried about that don't matter, you know? That's why it said just cut it all off. Nothing else. You got to remember something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't conjoined with anybody. You ain't born with these problems on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not born, you know what I'm saying, with these responsibilities on you. Certain stuff, you just got to let Yahweh take the will. You don't have to be worried about every goddamn thing. And that's one thing that the Lord is establishing upon people. Learning that we could choose not to worry. We can choose to let it go. We could choose to keep a light weight. We can choose to stop stressing. It's a choice, man. It really is. Stop worrying about shit and let the Lord take control. If you don't, then you'll end up like, you see these people every day, man. You see them every day, the people that choose to worry about stuff, that want to control shit. It doesn't end well for them. Not at all. Hell no. It says, in spite of this, they still sinned and did not believe in his wondrous works. Therefore, their days he consumed in fertility, and their years in fear. He slew them, then they sought him. And they returned and sought the earnesty for Yahweh. Then they remembered that Yahweh was their rock, and the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, their Redeemer. Because God will save you out of any problems. God will save you out of any trouble. You know what I'm saying? And they knew that. But it says, nevertheless, they flattered with their mouth, and they lied to him with their tongue. They lied to him with their tongue, and their hearts was not steadfast with him, nor were they faithful in his covenant. But he, being full of compassion, forgave their iniquity, and did not destroy them. Yes, many a time he turned his anger away, and did not stir up all his wrath. For he remembered that they were but flesh, and a breath that passes away and does not come again. That's right, because the Most High is not bound by our time. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not bound by our time. God can, like it says, one day in the eyes of the Lord is 1,000 years, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord can live for, the Lord, Yahweh lives for, he doesn't even have an age on him. You know what I'm saying? He just exists, and he existed for thousands and thousands of years. We, because of the things that we have done, you know what I'm saying? And the stuff that we've done to the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is so many privileges and so many other things that the Lord has taken away from us. Like powers, like immortality, like richness, like fame, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, armies, empires, you know what I'm saying? Age, you know, like fucking who we are, you know what I'm saying? Like our territory. It's a lot of stuff that Yahweh took away from us. Time, you know what I'm saying? Time run different. Some of us don't even live past 12 years old. Some of us have stillborn births. You know what I'm saying? Some kids don't even make it to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us die at 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't even live to see. Some of us don't even live to see, you know what I'm saying, the things and the blessings that God got in store for them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand how quick God is to take us out. You got to understand how long Yahweh been around. You know what I'm saying? There's no beginning and there's no end to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? God been around for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Why you think that he got so much mercy? Why you think that he's given up all this time for our brothers and sisters to reform, to repent, and to come back, as many as possible? You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand it. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High got a lot of mercy. That's why a lot of events are happening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is happening, but he hasn't totally let his wrath go, because he loves his people. And he's given them enough time to repent and to come back before it's too late. I mean, we drawing to a close, but you still got time to come back. Like, Yahweh is that compassionate. You know what I'm saying? The job of the prophets and the job of those of us that believe is to constantly remind you that he is coming, that these things are about to happen. And we keep reminding you, seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai while he may be found. You know what I'm saying? Read the Bible, get into the word, know his true names, change yourself most importantly. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for these times ahead. This is what you need to know. These are events that are happening. These are the news reports. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Get ready. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? You might get tired of hearing it. You know, you might get tired of the broadcast, but it's always there whenever you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, these brothers is seeing some shit coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? They are seeing some shit that's coming down the street from far away. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing it coming a mile away, miles and miles away. You know what I'm saying? But our people are such in their wickedness. Our people are stuck with ideals. You know what I'm saying? Our people are stuck with, you know what I'm saying, spirits like responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that their responsibilities is blocking them from Yahawa Shem Shai. They don't know that their way of living is stopping them to get to the Lord. All this worry, all this stress, and always but this and what if that and how about this and what is that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, okay, I agreed, and how the hell I'm gonna be able to work this shit? Cause some of us, we was in such a bind. Some of us was in such a bind. You know what I'm saying? We like, where is Yahawa? Where's the Lord? You know what I'm saying? There's no way that I'm gonna keep going through these fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that I'm praying, and nothing is working. You know what I'm saying? So I heard about Yahawa Shem Shai. How do I get to him? What do I got to do to get the Lord back in my life? You know what I'm saying? And that shit is important, man. Because some of us desperately sought him. And we found him. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to reform and we got to do better. Now that we found him, it's not him. It's not us working on him. It's him working on us. And allowing for him to teach us. You know what I'm saying? And allowing for us to be trained and to be reborn and to be raised different and to become better people day after day after day, step after step, experience after experience, moments after moments, events after events, because God is going to throw certain things your way. And this Bible is supposed to show you how to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? In order to become a God, you got to learn how to deal with situations. You got to go through some shit. You got to have things happen to you. You got to learn how to grow. You got to know what pain is. You got to know what healing is. You got to know what good is. You got to know what evil is. You know what I'm saying? You got to know physical. You got to know spiritual, mental. You know what I'm saying? You got to know balance. You got to know fucking endurance. You know what I'm saying? You got to know, carelessness. You know what I'm saying? Helpfulness. You got to know when to let go, when to restrain. It's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That you need to know that the word of God can teach you. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that he teaches us, how to control, how to have a universal mindset. You know what I'm saying? How to do better. You know what I'm saying? How to talk to Yahweh, how to worship him, how to pray. You know what I'm saying? How do I keep a relationship with him? How do I pay the shit that I owe him back? You know what I'm saying? Girl. Like today. Like, do you think I give a fuck? Today, according to the white man, today is my birthday. You know what I'm saying? According to this time and this age, today is my birthday. I'm 30 years old. It might not look like it, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to take care of myself and youth run into my family, so I don't look all old and all elder and all responsible and shit. Like, no, I actually still look like I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? 21. That might be my original age. Look, in a white man's eyes, I could be fucking 32 to 33. You know what I'm saying? But in the eyes of Yahawa Shem Shai, I'm barely 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Probably even younger than that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High say, stop worshiping these dumb-ass holidays. Stop worshiping this. The people that know the truth, we know better, and it makes us so much better. You know how good I feel? It's just another day. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about my birthday. What the hell? It's just another day among many. But if I was in the world and I was carnal-minded, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't have Yahawa Shem Shai on my side, I'd be walking around all gloomy, you know what I'm saying, all sad and shit, like it's my birthday, and nobody cares about me, nobody loves me, you know what I'm saying, nobody's there, there's no birthday presents, this is a child sentimental bullshit, you know what I'm saying? No, what did I do? I woke up, I prayed today, I said, I'm going to go out to the highways and byways. Fuck that birthday shit. Today is another day, and I got to pay what I owe God. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay what I owe Yahawa Shem Shai. The Lord loved me. Every day is a fucking blessing. Not just one day out of the year. You know what I'm saying? So what? Valentine's Day, Look, let's use these examples. Valentine's Day, okay, that's the only day that you're going to tell your people that you love them, your girlfriend that you love her. That's the only day that you're going to show her that you love her when you do this shit every fucking day. That shit's stupid. What? You got a whole family that you meet, you engage with every day, but y'all got Christmas. So this is the only time out of the year that you guys will finally assemble and say y'all love each other and be with each other and do all this stupid shit for one day. No, you do this shit every day. It's the confusion of our people. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, Halloween, nigga, you go around and you dressed up in fucking costumes and shit. That shit is wicked. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, most importantly, it's about eating candy. You eat candy every motherfucking day. What's the point to where you got one day of the year where you eat the most candy? That shit's stupid, man. That's why God say worshiping these holidays is a fucking sin, man. That's disrespectful. Why would you worship these days and cherish these days when the Most High give days to you every day on perpetually, day upon day upon day upon day upon day, and every day is a blessing to you for you to wake up, for you to know that Yahawa Shem Yahshai loves you more than anything. You know what I'm saying? For him to care about you, for him to put you on, to bless you, to take care of you, you know, for you to live to survive another day. I remember when I was in crutches so bad, I was being destroyed so bad by not only myself, by the things around me. I was worried about so much shit. I was being tormented by so many things. And now the Most High got it to where I'm not worried about shit at all. You know what I'm saying? It was crutches to where I had to really take my time and take it step by step each and every day, battling my addiction. What ways can I change my habits? You know what I'm saying? How do I start from changing myself? I got to cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut my hair. I like my long hair. You know what I'm saying? I got to push my people away. Some people that in your life, the ones that you love your most, can be your enemies. I got to get rid of them. That's another step. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I got to quit both these jobs? You telling me I've been working myself to death? I got to drop one or two of these jobs. It's fucking day after day. You got to be appreciative. Take one day at a time. Every day is special, not just one day. You know what I'm saying? God say, no, worship me every day. You know? And this is why I'm so carefree. I'm fucking happy. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about no fucking birthday. I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, friends and family coming down and happen to meet me and having this big ass, fat ass turn up and it's my birthday. That's self-worship, man. That's disrespectful in the eyes of Yahawa Shem Yahshai. Why would I disrespect my God? And Yahawa Shem Yahshai is the one taking care of me. He's the one loving me. He's the one planning my days. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't even have my license yet. He keep me from avoiding the cops. He allowed me to get to work every day. He keep me from out of car crashes. You know what I'm saying? He keep me from out of trouble. He keep people away from using me. He keep me from having friends. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Especially and knowing the kind of man I am, you know what I'm saying? I love women. Them the only ones that are my friends. I ain't got no nigga that's in my way. And then I've been taught that women don't even matter. They fuck them too. They don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Well, to a degree. So I ain't gonna say that. I'll take that back, you know, because women is a part of men. You know, whether you need it or not, you're gonna need a woman. But like the Most High say, I'd rather you not be with women. You know what I'm saying? During your journey and during your, you know, your prophecy and you serving me. But the Most High say, I'd rather you find what you're looking for than would you burn with lust like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, women 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, that's why I said I ain't gonna knock them off completely. You got certain women in your life that do matter. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I stay with multiple women, you know? I try to stay with multiple women that's in my life because I have an insecurity problem. So, you know, like I said, women matter and then at the same time they don't matter, you know? Keep yourself light, man. If you ain't got no kids, you ain't got nobody in your way, you ain't got no wife stopping you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got family like that around you. It's a reason for that. And it's a great reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nobody trying to use you. You're not stressing over nothing. You got a whole day completely to yourself and you dedicating yourself to Yahawa Shem Yahshai. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the Lord, put the Lord first, and God is going to take care of you. Yahawa going to take care of you, man. And this is for my brothers who don't got nothing at all. You be like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got shit. Nigga, that's what... Duh, nigga, that's the best. You in the best position of your life. Do something with that, man. You got all the time in the world, man. Figure out what you need to do. Ask Yahawa Shem Yahshai the right things that you need to do, and he going to get you on path accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So remember that shit, man. Don't worry about nothing. Be happy, man. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Be honored. it's an honor for the Most High to even, for you to wake up and not have to worry about shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I'm not really worried about nothing, and everything that I got is already taken care of. Like, what else do I need to worry about? You know what I'm saying? Focus on good things, like taking care of yourself, you know, buy you a couple of outfits, you know what I'm saying? Whatever delights you, stay within your own boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High say, your body is your house, you know? Sometimes being by yourself is a good thing. You might have a women here and there or two. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, 50-50. You know what I'm saying? They matter, but then treat them like they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because some women, they see something that they like that's better than you, or a nigga that's in their way, and you know what I'm saying? They may seize the opportunity to claim this nigga and to move on. So while they doing that, you do the same thing. Don't get caught up with these women too much, man. Not too much, but to a degree to where you can satisfy yourself. You know, so like I said, they 50-50. 50-50. I ain't gonna put them all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because women are a critical part in a man's life, but they don't matter at the same time. So when you keep that mindset, you keep that mind frame like that, then, you know what I'm saying, it'll keep you stress-free. That's a major thing that's staying stress-free. Money. You know what I'm saying? If you into them drugs, let them drugs go. That's the only reason why money really matters. You know what I'm saying? For me in my life, because I put my money where I needed to put it. At first, I used to put that money right in my mouth and smoke it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. This is reality. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got so much money, you know what I'm saying, to where it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And then in the next 2 to 3 months, it's gonna get to a point to where it's gonna be hard to spend that money. Why? Because I don't care about it no more. It was only for that usage. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do what I gotta do. I do what I'm supposed to do. I take care of my car. You know what I'm saying? I buy me some socks, some clothes to put on my back. You know, I take care of the bills. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever I need to do. You know, do what I need to do with the money instead of doing what I want to do with this money. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got times to where, you know, certain events will come and I got to do what I need to do with the money. You know, do what I want to do, but it's not time yet. I got to get my teeth fixed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on my exercises at the gym, trying to become this man that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Set your mind on the right things. Cast aside them drug usage and cast aside the shit that's extra on your back. You don't need it. Stop worrying about shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take it step after step, day after day. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're starting from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Better than the end of a thing than it is the beginning. Because the beginning, I ain't going to lie, is the hardest part. It is the hardest part. It's fucking hard, man. It is very difficult to change. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through my last stage. My last stage is taking care of my teeth. You think that's going to be easy? Well, actually, I discovered that it is easy. It is easy. It's just that it's my fault that it got to that point. It's my fault that I fucked my shit up. It's my fault that I didn't listen to Yahawa Shem Yahushai. Sometimes you got to understand when the fault is yours. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather be dealing with myself than critical problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my fault that I killed that person. Or it's my fault that I spent all them thousands of dollars on what I wanted to do and I didn't spend a dime on what I needed to do. It's my fault that my woman left me. You know what I'm saying? It's critical shit that'll really hurt you. Nah, man. I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I got the simplest things to worry about. And all I got to do is worry about is me. You know what I'm saying? Seek salvation for yourself. Pray not for them. Pray not for this world. Stop worrying about people. If they not in the word, don't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm about to get ready to close out. I'm just, you know, the whole point of me trying to explain this to the best that I can is to stop worrying about stuff. It'll hurt you, man. I see so many brothers concerned about so many things that don't even matter instead of what's supposed to matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to a degree to be careless, but I'm telling you to a degree to have that mindset of not being concerned, of not being worried about everything, of not, you know what I'm saying, let things hold you down, let things hold you back. You know, I'm trying to tell you to the best of my abilities, you know? So, you know, it's been a good day, you know, good morning. I have to come out here first thing in the morning. It's a couple of people walking around. They can see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving back to Yahweh what I owe him. You know what I'm saying? People see me, they can ask me any kind of questions, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this on my own, and I'm doing it to my comfortability and doing everything in my power to contribute to the word. And that's just what it is. There's so much prophecy and so many things going down that the main thing that the Most High wants to be in order is you. So when the Most High does come, you'll be in order. You got the mindset. You got some works on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not dressed in a different apparel. You the way the Lord wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what Yahawa Shem Yahushai, the name Yahushai, is looking for. People that's getting themselves in order. People that's trying to change. And the Most High has got to put the spirit of change on you in order for you to change. You're not just going to fucking change because you want to. You know, you got to ask Yahweh, to change. You got to ask God to change. Stop leaning on yourself. You cannot will anything because you ain't got control over nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Calling on Yahawa, Shimmy outside, and Emmy outside. Much love to y'all. You know, I'm about to get on to the next episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here on the highways and byways. It's still slow, but I'm still pumping. And with that, shalom.